Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got grown men ruining children's lives, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that in the RB, man. Cause it be happening out here in these streets, man. We got Offset talking about how he copes with TakeOff's death, man. We also got we got the Island Boys addressing their ties to Jeffrey Epstein, man. You know what I'm saying? NLE Choppa talking about his daughter, and we also got Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your task. So go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too. Yo, check this out, man. When I was young, right? Dudes on the streets, right? They would look at the young dudes that are like trying to play basketball and stuff like that. They would tell the young dudes like, yo, man, don't walk this path. Don't follow us. Don't do what we doing. You see what I'm saying? That's what the dudes used to tell us. They used to be like, yo, man, like if they was doing dirt, they'd tell the younger dudes, hey, yo, don't do dirt. You see what I'm saying? But the dudes nowadays are different, man. Take a look at this video of that same kid, King. I think did we just talk about this kid yesterday? I think we spoke about him yesterday. Charleston White done called CPS on behalf of for the child. You know what I mean? Look at what these grown men got this child doing now. Take a look at, and this is, look, I was putting on my shoes today singing, I thought a broke ninja said something. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I kind of sort of like that song Moneybagg Yo did. You know what I'm saying? So I was listening to that joint. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? But look at what Moneybagg Yo doing with this child. Take a look at this video.
Finally say for the show King game. King been asking for this shit. King been asking for this shit. I don't give to that, man. Uh-oh, okay. All right. Okay, what's the point, King? Okay. Yeah. Okay, Sim. Go back. She back. Slow down. Okay. What that is? All the way out. Fire the real, man. Fire the real. Bet all love. Man, I got 100 to do it. Fuck. I got 100, they don't make it. Then 10. Then 12. Oh, God.
You see that, man? Back in the days, dudes would tell a shorty like, yo, shorty, nah, you too young to be doing this, man. Come on, man. Look, we ain't gonna be responsible for ruining your life. We're not gonna be responsible for ruining your life. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, these dudes is destroying this child, like, right before your eyes, man. You see what I'm saying? Moneybagg Yo should be ashamed of himself for doing this, man. You know what I mean? These people don't know that gambling is like a major addiction that ruins and destroys people's lives, man. And they're teaching this child how to gamble? I know this stuff happen all the time in the streets, but now somebody's recording it and it's all fun and games and they laughing about it. These dudes are destroying this child. This child is going to be destroyed unless somebody step in and help this kid. You know what I'm saying? We done seen Charleston White attempt to do it. Yeah, we got thousands of views on this video. I'm showing it to you right now. Somebody got to do something to help this child, because this child right here is being set on a path of destruction. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. It's not even like a doubt. I'm not even questioning. Well, maybe he got a chance. At this rate, at this type of speed, this child's gonna hit a brick wall, and it's gonna be a damn shame when it happens. And all the dudes, the grown behind dudes, are gonna be like, oh, well, we got nothing to do with it, and they're gonna keep doing this country's cursed. There's no way this place ain't cursed. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of church one time because the pastor said, yo, man, some of you Christians are cursed. And, you know, and I was like, man, that's impossible, man. How's a Christian gonna be cursed? You can't be a Christian and be cursed. But now I'm beginning to wonder, maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe it's possible in a country where you can have people of God, and then in the same country, they are definitely cursed. Because it's definitely cursed people there's weeds living with plants. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this place is cursed, bro. You know what I mean? And that is the indication. Look at what the hell's happening with these children right here, man. These kids is cursed. This place is cursed. Yo, we gotta pray for this place. And yo, those of y'all that have a connection to the Most High, man, make sure y'all pray for this child, King. You see what I'm saying? Because he's 10 years old. There's a million of them like him out there in the streets. And grown men are ruining all of their lives too. So we got to pray for our youth. Because, yeah, that's right, YOUF. We got to pray for them. You see what I'm saying? Because apparently, grown men are trying to destroy them with their nonsense. Shooting dice, smoking drugs, you know what I'm saying? Sex, promiscuity, gunplay, all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the actual rapper. I'm talking about actual shooting guns. Anyway, apparently Ice Spice is climbing the charts relatively quickly, okay? I'm always wondering, like, what kind of hairstyle she gonna rock today? She gonna rock the curly fro or she gonna rock the straight hair? You know what I mean? We first found it with the curly. You know what I mean? And now, whatever, that don't make a difference. She's climbing the charts. The record for the biggest streaming debut was held once by Nicki Minaj. I think Nicki Minaj took her under her wing, didn't she? Well, the biggest streaming debut was held by Nicki Minaj's song Super Freaky Girl. Super Freaky Girl. You see what I'm saying? That's the biggest streaming song? I didn't tell you we cursed over here. Look, that's why we gotta, look, listen. It was held by Super Freaky Girl. And it held the record for the biggest streaming debut for a female rapper in global Spotify history, with a little over 3 million streams in the first 24 hours. But Ice Spice, along with Taylor Swift's assistance, got 5 million streams on the song Karma on its first day. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've yet to hear the song, and when I do, I'm going to notify you as to whether it meets your standards of musicality, because I don't want you to have to listen to it if you don't have to. Me, I'll do the dirty work of going and listen to it and let you know if the joint is trash. Matter of fact, let me go listen to it right now real quick. Okay, look, I'm back. I listened to it. I listened to the song. The artist NLE Choppa has had a musical career that has made quite the shift. You ain't gonna talk about it. Last year, he mentioned contemplating the unthinkable when it comes to the continuance of his own life. You like, well, what about that song? But NLE Choppa recently explained how he got out of that dark place, that dark period in his life, with the love and wisdom of his daughter. Well, and sometimes it works like that. You like, so you ain't gonna go into that. So take a look at the reason NLE Choppa and you do what we do and make the sacrifices we make. Take a listen real quick. The only time I shed a tear like that, is videos like that and minutes before I go into work. But you see that though, man? Look, NLE Choppa added the post. This is what he said. He said, "This is my angel." He says, "Clover literally changed my life. The reason my spiritual awakening happened, because I knew longevity in my life was needed to be in yours. So thank you, Clover, for maturing me faster than anything that has ever happened to me in life. You are the reason I want better. You are the reason I love. You are the reason I live. Before you was here, I was contemplating, right? But when I found out you was conceiving, you were conceived, you gave me something to not only look forward to, but something to live for. Thank you for saving my life, little goddess." Close quote. You see that, man? See that? See, anybody could save your life, man. Do you know how many lives you saved, man, from your words alone? See, this child didn't even have to say anything. Just her mere presence alone saved this man's life. You see what I'm saying? Look, that's one of the reasons I'd hate to go to hell. You know the people in hell get no explanations. You know what I'm saying? And a guy like me, I want to know why. You know what I mean? What was the reason? Why did you let this happen? Why was this person ugly? What effect did me going to work every day really have on the people around me? Because it definitely has an effect. Let me tell you something, man. Each stone that hits the water, big or small, creates a ripple. You like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I know it was beautiful. You see what I'm saying? So let me do my shout outs real quick. Let's hear what the people are saying, because I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those of y'all that Shout out to those of y'all that be supporting us, man. Real talk, man. It really does mean a lot when y'all support us with a view, when y'all support us with a like. I mean, it actually, there's a lot of people that get fed off of this joint, believe it or not, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking a lot of people, man. Source, like the whole family. You know what I mean? Source, me, you know what I mean? All the people that I love, all the people that Source got, you know what I'm saying? All the people that Source got, because, you like, wait, how many sources are there? I told you there's 2. You know what I'm saying? Source got a family and Source got a family. You know what I mean? Everybody get fed around here. I get fed around here off of what y'all do. Check this out. Primetime TV say, yo, did you see Gunplay video first or Envy video doing his bit first on yesterday's vid? He said, seems like you saw the Gunplay video first because we seen where Envy was going with his comment and Gunplay reacted. Nobody was worried about the details. Gunplay put it on himself to put his business back out. Okay, listen, Primetime TV, I saw Gunplay's video first. I know where Envy was trying to go. He was essentially trying to tell Rick Ross, you don't pay your peoples. And then he referenced Gunplay, but the problem in referencing Gunplay and mentioning the GoFundMe is by mentioning the GoFundMe is just like, yo, that was a GoFundMe for my daughter that had a heart defect. So now that's when Gunplay, and Gunplay clearly said his lady had a problem with that because she was the one that posted that. That's why he jumped into the joint. You know what I'm saying, Prime Time? So yeah, I saw Gunplay's video first. Save said, Envy, she said, when someone starts an apology off with, if I offended you, then the apology is not sincere. What are you talking about, Save? If Envy had said, I'm sorry I offended your wife, I'm sorry I offended your family, and I didn't mean to disrespect your family nor your child especially, then that would have been a public apology. Now he's talking about the Florida DAs is blowing up his phone. What DA's following street squabbles? That's not RICO. Envy probably did that emotional pump move and contacted his pops or law enforcement where the dude lives, but now wants to drop it because he's getting backlash for what he did about clowning the man's situation. Envy has learned that to trump black men with the threat of prison. He's a clown who's in miserable marriage that has been wanting to break free from. How you gonna know all this about Save? How you know all of this about Envy? We don't know that he's in a miserable marriage. He might be in a very happy marriage. But I understand what you're saying about the mentioning the DA thing. I didn't like when Envy did the whole DA thing. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's a crime. And I thought you was apologizing to the man's wife. That don't sound like an apology when the next thing that come off after the apology is, and we're trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, about you going to jail because you recorded a phone conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think the apology was fantastic. But that's not for me to say. That's for Gunplay to say, because Gunplay is the one that wanted the apology, and Gunplay's wife, and so they're the ones that got it. They're the ones that determine whether it's an acceptable apology. If that apology was to me, that would not have been a good apology. That would have been a horrible apology. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, between Gunplay and Envy. You know what I mean? We just reporting on what they all reported on. Okay? Ashley Shreves. You know I love you, Ashley. I just want to throw that out there, okay? Don't be getting your husband to come and beat me up. He can't even find me anyway if he wanted to. But listen, okay? She said, yo, Celeb, it's a pleasure to hear your voice. Happy to still be here. I was in a 3-car catastrophic accident yesterday. Oh my gosh. That is the day before yesterday, I guess. That almost claimed our lives. 1 broken bone, ribs, stomach, knees damaged, but my sister-in-law who was driving, not so fortunate. She has a broken neck, nose, and 2 brain bleeds and vessels in her neck bleeding. God has different plans for us. Prayers up for her. Prayers up for the Source. Yes, prayers up for the Source. He's continuing to get better. You know what I'm saying? Source had a really bad sickness, man. You know what I'm saying? That you get when you outside the country. You know what I'm saying? From mosquitoes and stuff like that. Whatchamacallit, Ashley, prayers up for you, man. Real talk. I can't believe you. This is the scariest thing to me, that the people like y'all, when y'all show up in the comment section and y'all say what y'all say consistently, and then if things happen to y'all, I never know. I never know what happened, because there ain't nobody gonna say, oh, go and put in a comment on Celeb Source to say, you know, Ashley, you know what I'm saying, has met her demise. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always concerned, and I always think about stuff like that. Like, I don't know what really be happening to a lot of y'all that be showing up in the comments, showing us support, man. Yo, I pray that you continue to get better. I'm praying for your sister. Both of y'all, thank God that both of y'all didn't meet your demise, that y'all doing better, man. And everybody, throw up prayers for Ashley Shreves. You know, G Bozak is in the hospital, man. Ashley is in a hospital. Her sister's in a hospital. We praying for y'all bodies to be healed, and God definitely has a plan. God definitely has a plan. Every little thing, man. Every little thing. You know what I'm saying? Not even a bird can fall out the fly. Not even. Come on, man. Get it together. Damn. Not even a bird can fall out the sky without God having a part of that. Like to be. He is aware of every single bird that falls out the sky. Imagine the ants and the roaches and the rats and the thoughts that you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? And all the people's thoughts and all this other. There's so much that's going on that's in his mind. All right, look. Kyron Hughes just said, yo, I'm a diehard fan of yours, but I have to disagree with your opinion on the DJ Envy thing. Oh, really, Kyron? Why? He said, I'm with Envy. This information was already public, and his argument with that was he'll never let his friends stoop so low. Love you, bro, and keep up the good content. No. I mean, I get what he was trying to. I get what Envy was trying to do. He was trying to say, yo, Ross, you don't even take care of your people. But I think in saying that, he mentioned the GoFundMe, and then that's when the wife was like, yo, like, we did that because that was necessary. My daughter gotta. And I think that I understand what he was trying to say, but I mean, in a way, it's kind of like saying, Envy was saying, yo, man, why don't you go take care of your peoples, Ross? You know what I'm saying? And you can stop right there. But if you say, yo, why don't you go take care of your peoples? Kyron over there is suffering. He broke as a joke. Now you would feel some type of way. You'd be like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, I had to go fund me for my kid and da-da-da-da-da. You see what I'm saying? You still doing these shout outs? Yeah. Look, I like the people in my comment section. All right. If you got somewhere you need to go on about your business, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I like to respect the people. Yeah, the people in the comments are just as important as the people that I'm covering. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back to the video. Okay, let me just see this. We covered a story the other day regarding the Island Boys. I think it was yesterday. The Island Boys in that picture with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, I done told you, I don't do Island Boy stories, but I must do corrections. You know what I'm saying? These dudes addressed the Jeffrey Epstein story. Take a listen real quick.
Been together ever since Jeff got him. Call them Island Boys for a reason. A lot of people think that we have something to do with Jeffrey Epstein. What do you think about that? Bro, I know nothing about Jeff Epstein, I promise you. They even went so far that they edited a picture with both of our mugshots and the picture of Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't even see that picture. And that's why they call us Island Boys. Yeah, I mean, we're called Island Boys because we are from Cuba. Yo soy cubano, yo hablo español, él habla español, ya tú sabes. Yo soy Amelo, él habla Amelo, este es mi brother, ya tú sabes. Él no habla español. Jeffrey Epstein no habla español, okay? He made his own island. And our dad died of a heart attack, and not just that, the Island Boys song came from a freestyle. It has nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Facts.
All right, there you have it, man. You know what I'm saying? They said they have no connection, and the picture is doctored. You like, how we know that picture is doctored? What you mean how we know the picture is doctored? They just said it's doctored. Hey, look, how we know your picture ain't the one that was cropped out? You see what I'm saying? And you ain't the one that tried to stick the Island Boys in there. You want them to be the ones in the picture so bad, don't you? Look, how do we not know you trying to use them dudes as your alibi? You know what I'm saying? Because you was on a damn Jeffrey Epstein island. You know what I mean? Nothing is real anymore, man. AI can duplicate your voice. It can duplicate your looks, your cadence, your style. Soon the only thing we'll be able to believe is the person standing right in front of us. You see what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. Remember that story that we told you about the punk-ass, itch-ass, crooked-ass cops that showed up to the domestic disturbance and asked everyone to come out the house? And when the 11-year-old came around the corner of his own house, the cop fired a weapon and popped him in the chest? That 11-year-old child is speaking out now. Take a listen to what he had to say.
I came out doing this. It then when Greg shot me, I did this to my chest. It feel like a taser, like a big punch to the chest. That's what it feel like getting shot.
And do you remember where your mom was at that time? Did you collapse? Did you fall down?
She was outside, and then I ran to my mom, and then so I was bleeding from my mouth. And then I would just remember singing a song.
And what song were you singing?
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Wow, that's incredible, man. My man said, no weapon formed. He sang the song, no weapon formed against me will prosper. And he stayed alive with that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. That's hard right there. You know what I mean? Look, a lot of y'all could be all, I'm an atheist. All of this just happened by happenstance. Well, you go ahead and think that if you want. But, I mean, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, let's get some wise words from the pastor. Take a listen.
You get to heaven and you don't find me there. You have gone to hell.
Felt that. I felt that. I felt that, Pastor. Thank you. And finally, listen, man. Since the death of TakeOff, right, we haven't heard too much from Quavo and Offset until recently. Right? A lot of us have just found out that Offset wasn't related to TakeOff and they knew each other since the 6th grade, okay? Quavo's obviously getting through TakeOff's death as best as he could, pouring his emotions out through his music. Now, Offset, according to Cardi B, has been taking the death pretty hard, man. She said he doesn't speak on it much. He gets super emotional, bursting into tears, thinking about Take, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? And look, we felt horrible, and we only knew TakeOff from his occupation. You see what I'm saying? These dudes grew up side by side. Now, Offset has provided a bit more insight into one of his strategies that he uses to deal with TakeOff's demise. This is what he stated in the interview with Variety. He said, quote, "It's hard for me to talk about Ish right now. I've never talked about this stuff. Seriously? Talking about Take is hard, man. Talking about all this Ish is hard. That's why I don't. To be honest, that Ish hurts. Like, it's going to put me in the mood, and I don't want to get in that mood. Some things I don't never tell nobody. He's not here, but that Ish feels fake, bro. I get through my day thinking it's fake, and I don't say nothing to nobody about it." Close quote. I felt that, man. Like, everybody has their way of dealing with grief, and that's his way. That man said he gets through the day thinking that it's fake. That's rough, man. That's like saying I'm in a bad dream and I'm gonna wake up like it's a lucid dream. Like, I'm gonna get up, man. Like, this is not real. That's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Those of y'all that are dealing with grief in your life, because you never know, Offset could be listening. In fact, Offset, we know you are. But listen though, real talk. Those of y'all that are dealing with grief, man, I want you to post in the comments below, man. What are some of the things you say to yourself? How do you deal with the grief? Do you act like I'm talking like extreme grief with family members that you love and stuff like that? Like, what do you say, man? Some of the things, just for me, some of the things that I say, like, I always remind myself, like, everybody got to go this route. Everybody got their moment, and like everyone 200 years ago, everyone from 200 years ago is dead. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell myself. So I'm like, it's just a part of life. And it's, you know what I'm saying, that's a part of life. And then the other thing I say to myself is, you know, if the person is a Christian, you know what I'm saying, I got my belief system as to where they are. A real Christian, man. Not just some people that be saying they Christians, but they ain't. You know what I mean? A real Christian versus, you know what I mean? And then if a person ain't a Christian, I just be like, man, maybe they got right with the Lord right before they went, or I say maybe wherever they are is where God wanted them to be, and whatever God say, man, that's what I rocks with. You know what I'm saying? Because he know best. And he made all the plants. You know what I'm saying? He'll pull up whatever weed in the garden that he want to pull up, man. It ain't my garden, it's his. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Let us know your ways of grieving, you know what I mean, and how you deal with painful deaths, what things you tell yourself, man. And whatever you post in the comment section, man, might be some of the things that other people might have needed to hear, man. Remember, every stone creates a ripple. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, celeb news.